I'm a 32-year-old woman, and I live in the house my father left me after he passed away. It's not huge or fancy, but it's solid, well-kept, and every corner of it is mine. The mortgage was cleared before I inherited it, and I've been quietly paying the taxes, utilities, and maintenance ever since. I work from home as a financial analyst, and I keep to myself. I like my space neat. I like my schedule predictable. I like knowing that I can leave a coffee mug on the kitchen counter, and it will still be there the next morning, exactly how I left it. My mother lives with me. She's in her early 70s and not in poor health, just tired in a permanent way. We don't talk much. She doesn't ask about my life, and I don't offer. She's not cruel or mean, just distant. Always has been. Her conversations stay on safe topics, grocery lists, weather, neighbors. Nothing personal. We exist in the same house like coworkers on separate shifts. And for the most part, it worked. Until my sister came back. Madison is 4 years older than me. She moved out when I was in college and never really came back, except for the occasional holiday visit. Even those were short. Over the years, I'd hear bits and pieces about her. Another job she quit. Another city she left. Another boyfriend who didn't last. She's the kind of person who enters a room like it's a stage, talks like she's performing, and disappears just as fast when she gets bored. We weren't close growing up, and we never became close as adults. I got the call on a Thursday. Or rather, I overheard it. Madison called my mother while I was working in my office, and her voice was loud enough through the hallway. She said she needed a break from everything, that she'd been thinking about coming home for a bit, maybe a few months, just to reset. She made it sound temporary. My mother didn't even hesitate. She told her yes, of course, come whenever. No one asked me. A week later, Madison showed up with 4 suitcases and an oversized bag of makeup and hair tools. She walked in like she owned the place, hugged our mother tightly, and gave me a chirpy "Hey, Em," like we'd been texting every day instead of barely speaking for the last few years. She picked the guest room without asking and said she'd rearrange it a little to make it feel like hers. I told myself it was fine. I could deal with a few weeks. I could be civil. That first weekend, she moved the armchair from the reading nook in the living room. She said it looked too stiff and wanted something more inviting. She brought in throw pillows that didn't match anything and placed a diffuser in the hallway that made the entire house smell like artificial lavender. She told me I should consider updating the lighting in the dining room because it felt a little depressing. She kept calling it our home, not this house, not mom's house, our home. Every time she said it, I felt my jaw tighten, but I didn't correct her. I just nodded and said nothing. The deed has my name on it. I pay every bill that comes in. There's no R here. My mother, for her part, acted like nothing was off. Whenever I mentioned something, like how Madison had taken over the guest bathroom and left makeup stains on the white towels, she just said Madison was adjusting, or that I should give it time. When I brought up that I need quiet during work hours and that Madison's music was making it impossible to focus, she changed the subject. That Monday, Madison hosted a lunch with 3 of her old friends from high school. I didn't even know they were coming. She used the kitchen like it was hers, borrowing my cookware, opening the wine I had been saving, and leaving the dishes in the sink when they left. I ended up cleaning everything just to keep the house in order. Things started disappearing. Nothing huge at first. Just a favorite mug I used every morning. It turned up later, chipped. My charging cable was gone from my office. Some of my printed documents were moved out of order, like someone had been rifling through them. When I asked Madison, she gave me a confused look and said she hadn't touched anything. Her apologies felt half-baked. One night, she said maybe I just misplaced things and that working from home could mess with your memory. Then came the comments. She made them in passing, always with a smile. That my wardrobe was a bit too serious, that I should go out more, that living alone so long had made me a little weird. She said it in front of my mother, in front of her friends, even once in front of the mailman when he asked about the garden. And each time I let it pass.